The heck is that?
Oh, is it weed eating?
Get it.
This has been such a fun day. I can't make any noise if they're right by the door loading. It's food on top. Darn it.
It doesn't smell good.
I know. That's the cabbage.
Let me try that. She was doing all this.
They're frozen, but they're thawed. These aren't cold anymore.
This is.
There's the little boxes. Okay. Pizza. Oh my god. I know, they're thawed. But she put that stuff in bags, remember? It's food. It's milk. Darn it. What a waste of food. I think a freezer went out. Because this stuff is thawed. These were frozen. These are totally
I'm going to dump
much.
some of it. Just so I can have it. Man. Hey guys. It's starting to rain. Again, we found all this food. Do you really think it's likely this is... Look at the variety
I know.
that it's recall.
No.
Pizzas.
I don't even see a date on this. There's so many preservatives in these things. Oh, there it is. That's December 2018. Okay. Just seems like a shame if they knew that these things weren't going to sell by the expiration date to donate them right before somewhere, you know, so somebody gets a chance.
Show them some of the stuff. There's Lunchables. There's pizzas.
I mean, hundreds of these. There's even some under here.
Bologna.
Yep. Turkey.
Man, it's just a shame.
It's sad. This could have fed a lot of people. And they look kind of good. Pizza. Yum.
Again, we don't know enough about food to say, okay, we should take it or we shouldn't take it. This is a whole trash, a dumpster full. If they,
What a
I mean,
waste.
maybe some of it's recall, but there's a big variety here. Big variety.
Yeah, I think, and they all are expired just barely.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe that's why they did it. But we don't know how long it's been out here, so.
yeah, that's
You
a
want to
shame.
head over to Big Lots?
Yeah.
Go ahead over to Big Lots.
Okay. I need to bring some WD-40 for this. It's so noisy. Wow, it's unlocked. Surprised. Ooh, that's a nice tote. It's a tote. That's good. It's missing one of the handles. Okay. Christmas. Those are nice. Yeah, I think they're new. It's dusty.
Saw somebody driving a forklift back there.
Two of these. I don't know why there's dog bones. They're not real. Oh, look, they got a toy. This side, I got the crate.
What?
That's the side I got the crate on.
Oh. Another one? Come on, tote. A lot of broken up styrofoam. Here, I'll hold it if you need your. There you go. What the heck is that?
Is it weed eating?
Get it. Pull the whole box out.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna be coming in handy. Hey, I'm gonna set that in the vehicle now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Have your.
So, there's a case of 6. Nice. We could use some of that weed eater at home right now. Empty. Empty.
All right, watch your head.
There was a case of frozen vegetables or frozen berries in there, completely thawed. And it's been a cold night and a cold day. It's raining right now. No way those would have thawed out and be comfortable with that, you know. I think they've been there a while. And like the Lunchables, the parts that had cheese, or like the salsa, the person that had salsa in marinara sauce, they were not cold. There was also frozen pizzas. They were thawed. So I don't know.
The only thing we don't feel comfortable with the food. We're not educated enough on that.
Cauliflower completely thawed.
Yeah, other than like stuff that's in a sealed package and it's like chips.
Like chips, crackers.
Stuff like that. That's kind of a no-brainer as long as there's no weird recall. But on all the other stuff, unless we went into the store and got it, we don't feel comfortable giving that stuff to somebody. We just don't.
No.
We don't know enough.
Yeah, we don't have the proper history for that.
Yeah, we're just not educated enough.
The store does. They could have done
they
something.
They know that what they've got.
They
know exactly what they got.
Yeah.
They know exactly why they're throwing it out there. We
went to a CVS once and came across the whole dumpster was filled with frozen pizzas and things like that.
Yeah.
And went in the store to get something, and they had a freezer that was out.
Yep.
So their freezer had broken. So that makes sense. I mean, they couldn't have called anybody unless, say they
probably
got there in the morning and it
somebody
broken.
noticed it and it's too late, or
yeah, I don't know. But so the stores do have some knowledge. We don't. So I'm not comfortable feeding homeless and whoever with possibly contaminated or something food. So
again, we don't know. We know that
don't.
Other people might feel more comfortable with it at this stage.
The one thing we do know is it wasn't cold anymore.
No, it wasn't cold, and it's not hot out. So
yeah.
that's a problem.
And those things weren't cold. So.
And to be honest with you, when we say not educated, if somebody leaves a comment, we're not going to take that and say, okay, we're armed with somebody's comment,
saying
and
that
we're going to go and gather this food and give it to. We just don't feel, like, okay, we got this comment, we're going to go take this food and give it to a shelter. No, we don't feel comfortable enough doing that.
Mm-mm.
And we know that there's people that are just more knowledgeable and they could do that.
If it's an item that says keep refrigerated and it's not refrigerated and it's not cold, there's a reason in not doing it. So anyway,
it sucks seeing food like that. It always bothers us.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep sharing it and letting people, maybe somebody will there will be some kind of outrage and they'll finally say we got to do something about all this.
Yeah. Government or somebody, maybe they'll say, you know what, if it's within a week, it needs to go to a bank, a storage bank or food bank or something, and let them feed people with it, or whatever it be.
Go ahead, Guy, I'll let you in.
Or a corporate, like a company could decide to start doing that, take initiative and do it, and it's a wonderful thing. It'd be great.
Yeah.
So
good luck with that one.
You never know.
They have to be shamed. They'll only do it for profit. They'll only do it if it makes financial sense. Financial sense could be people being pissed off at your store and deciding not to shop there. That makes financial sense. It's not because this is the right thing to do.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyways, on to the next one.
On to the next.
Party City. There's a big old pumpkin. I imagine that's going to be leaving pretty soon. Because, there's not a ton of trash in here, so that's good. We just brought the trash out. And maybe there's nothing. But let me see. You guys see what I'm grabbing here? We all know what this is. It's a thing you wear around your waist. Forgot what they're called, but you guys know what it is. Okay, that's just a big blow up or something. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting, huh? donate this. Not sure what it is, but it's got feet. So some kind of Halloween thing. Regular trash. Again. Now, I think this goes to it, to that thing right there. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. Look at that. Ah. Could be wrong. Steph might be able to use this type of stuff for making some crafts. Tons of shot glasses. And a cat for Steph. Meow. Bunch of these. We can clean them up. I don't even know if they might not even have been used. Gotta grab those cups. More cups. Looking for something more. Just cups. There we go. Another one of those things. This one's a white one. Bosom thing, or what they call it. Glasses. Costume? I don't know if that's a costume or not. Yeah. Through this kind of quickly. Tons of balloons. 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 Like food and stuff. This. Nothing. All right, so something's better than nothing, right? So we got a couple of these things. My box is breaking. Some of these cups. The cups. This thing like that. Little witch's head. A cat for Steph. There's her pet cat she's been wanting. And then this thing. Maybe that witch's head goes on it. All right, on to the next one.
Big 5, 99¢, and this is Big Lots. Man. Nice crate there for me to stand on. Makes it easy to look in here. I better get my gloves on. Halloween guy. Sorry. There's a Halloween guy. We donated one of these already once before. So we'll probably have to take him and donate him. There's his other arm. Okay, so we'll grab him. On to the next one. Okay, when we pulled up, we had the door open, so we thought we couldn't go in there, the big giant door there. So, but when we were sitting there waiting for Big Lots, which is over there, she closed it. Whoa. Holy saltines. Wow. When did these expire? These are still in the cases. Where's the expiration? We're gonna grab some of these and take them to the food bank. Let me go grab Steve. They might accept them. I mean, when they're in a case like this, I don't feel bad about it, you know? They could do something with them. So we'll definitely grab some of these and get Steve. I can't wait to see the look on Steve's face when I show him these saltines. So hold on, let me get them. Babe, hop out real quick. I need you to help me.
What do you got?
Well, we're gonna donate something.
Oh.
Just a thing or two, just one or two things. Maybe actually just one item.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be right back, buddy.
A lot of one item. Okay, you open the door.
Why? Is this gonna be gross?
No, it's not gross at all,
Seriously,
actually.
I do not like the smell.
It's not stinky.
Water. Are you freaking kidding me?
Look how many there are.
Oh my goodness. You know what?
What?
We got it. We got to get all of these on.
I dare say any of them that are in the actual
if
case.
If it's wrapped like this, yeah.
Mhm.
If it's like this, let's get them all.
Okay, let's do it. Fun.
Why are they throwing that away?
It's expired. Look, it expired.
Oh,
this is
on.
November, so these are actually still good. November 3rd.
Yeah, but it's crackers. We got to load this up.
So the loose ones we're not going to get, but if they're in a case, we'll grab them.
Like
and they can decide.
Yeah,
they can throw them away if they want.
We don't generally take food, especially if the weather's bad. This isn't bad weather. It's in the shade. And this is unnecessary. And we have a place that will take, if they're sealed, they said they would take it.
But
We told them when
expired,
we
they
get it.
won't. But this may not be expired enough. They might be okay with
All
it,
right.
so we'll try it.
We gotta
Fun.
move.
Okay.
We gotta do this.
What the heck are these doing out here? We're behind a movie theater. They're in here. Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding? What? There's no store these would have come from. They're in here. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Why? Yeah, someone dumped these displays with trash. Okay, so we have 2 ninjas and 4
Ninja
shark
cooking
vacuums?
stuff.
Or what
Ninja
are they?
cooking system.
Why are those here?
There's the trash right there. They're just dumping.
Displays.
Yeah. Somebody's just didn't want the displays no more. What was that white thing that was broke?
It was a fan, the front of a fan. It's weird they would send a display. That's
that
nice.
looks cool.
That looks like it'll be usable. Because a lot of demos, they want them to be able to work.
Yeah.
So we found one of these just laying there. So it's from one of these.
All right. Well, this, I think, I can't imagine that's not going to work, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, they would want to. Okay, that's just filler. This is not filler. This is a head of it.
Yeah.
Okay. What we need is
A battery
maybe
pack.
it doesn't come with a battery, and that's fine. The battery release. So there's no battery. The battery kicks in here. Lithium ion pack. What a trip, man. Well, we're obviously going to have to do a little more research on this.
Is there any paperwork or anything on the left there? It looks like something's in there. Oh, we need the head. Maybe that's the on-off. and maybe it just stays on. Oh, here's the on off. So I guess it wouldn't have a trigger because I guess this wouldn't have a trigger because it just has an on off, and it's annoying to hold. Oh, look, and there's a plug.
Nice. Okay.
I don't see an electrical.
It's anti-allergen. We're gonna hold on to this and find out.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. So these Shark vacuums, we got 4 of them in the box, and they all say display on them. And then 2 of these were in the box, these Ninjas. What's crazy is, okay, they do look like they don't have a battery, you know? So I thought, well, this would be awesome for parts. It doesn't matter if it has a battery. Somebody might want this. They might want the head. I love parting out vacuums. They're awesome for parts. Something will break and somebody will want to buy stuff. And then this wand, I mean, that's a lot of parts right there. Sometimes these can be taken apart. This, you could sell, you know, this canister. Whatever it is, if we couldn't get it to work without a battery. But looking at it, here's the on-off button here. Where this battery, let me see if you can see it. Where this would plug in, there's no metal in there. Like there's no, where the plug would go, there's no prongs in there that would connect, you know, to make a electrical connection for you to charge this thing. So it's like this is completely a dummy unit. So I looked at this, and a lot of these, like the Dysons that we sell, this will have, it needs electricity to it to spin this motor. Some of them are driven by just the suction, and it'll spin because of the suction. But most of them have a motor head where they have power in here. So power needs to come to this part. And in here, where this would go, there's no, just like the other one, no metal prongs for this to plug into, which is so weird. So here's this that would snap into here, which is awesome. Use it as a vacuum. It has all the other functions, like you can unlock this, switch it. Really cool. It's a neat little vacuum. But it's not gonna work. Like, there is seriously no need for this. There's nothing I can do with this. If it doesn't get motor, this piece is garbage. If it doesn't get power and doesn't have the option to get power, it's seriously a full, truly display unit. There's no parts on here really unless I go and take off each little knob or something, but it's not gonna be worth my time. The only thing it looks like I can salvage, possibly, is the dustbin, which is an awesome item to sell on eBay for Dyson. I don't know about for Shark. So if I can figure out how to get this off, but it seems like it's glued in there. Battery release right here. So normally you could get the battery out, and I can't get the dummy battery out. Really strange. So we buy a lot of liquidation, and we buy like from Macy's and stuff, like Dyson vacuums like this. This one's one that's broken. The filter cover's broken off. Some of them are their models though. It'll floor model, and it will be fully functional. So in the store they could touch it. They could do something with it. This one, I'm gonna take this apart, but like even this is fake. These are clicking though, which is strange. But once again, there's nowhere to put a power cable. So the power cord isn't not just cut off, it's not in there, it didn't exist. So I'm gonna unscrew this and see if there are any parts here, like the lid. The lid's affixed somehow, not sure how. Maybe possibly the bowl, but I think it's gonna have a hole drilled through it. Honestly, it's so strange. The only thing that I think I'm gonna be able to salvage would be this roasting rack. That's it, because it's just zip tied on here. I'm baffled. I can't believe it. It's just crazy. But I'm gonna unscrew these and see what happens. Okay, I've taken apart a lot of crock pots in my day from buying Macy's returns, And definitely, this has no electronics in it at all. There's usually like that fire paper, or not paper, but like it's like a cloth that goes in there. Fire fabric? I don't know what it is. A layer of insulation that usually goes in here with a heating element and all that stuff. So there's nothing. Now, this is a completely dummy machine here. So, no electronics. Nothing at all. So, I don't even know how they got the lid on there now that I've got this off. Oh. Okay, well there's that piece. So, I'll take these off and see if I can at least salvage the lid. But I'm sure it's screwed into something in here. And that means there's probably a hole through the bottom of the pan too. So it's probably going to be useless. But let's see what happens. Okay, so I just got the little screws off. Here's the reveal. Oops, I got pieces rolling out. Okay. I still don't know how they got this lid on here. What? It's still on there. How? Ugh. I can see a screw in there, but that's that screw that I just unscrewed. What the heck? Okay, what's going on in here? That's a surprise. Oh. Oh, it's just tape. It's double-sided sticky foam with that plastic thing screwed to the handle. So it's double-sided sticky tape in here. So for sure, this is not salvageable, but maybe we can do something with it. The lid I might be able to get off, though. I think I can, unless I break it. I might have to heat it up with a heat gun on the back and see if I can get it to release the foam. But other than that, I think this is garbage. Not gonna work. This one I noticed too on this rack. I doubt the original rack only has one arm. So even though this is zip tied and I can get this off, I can't, this wouldn't even be something I could probably sell. Oh, that's interesting. Is there a picture? Nope. Well, that was interesting. That was a fun little test. I do see on the Shark website that this little brush roll will sell for $17. I'm sure this one will sell too. They didn't have it listed as a part. But if I can get this off, unless these are somehow dummy also, I don't think there's anything from these I could salvage either. This thing I noticed, this I can get off, but this canister is actually screwed in right here and here. And also in there with two screws. I don't think that would be permanent. I'm going to have to look for one and see if they sell just the canister. Maybe you just shake the whole vacuum in the trash and you don't get the option to take this out. Maybe it's permanent in there. And if it is, I could probably just unscrew it and sell that piece. But I don't know for sure. So this has been an interesting little experience. I did not know they made dummy models that didn't work. Crazy. This is quite a surprise. Didn't expect this at all. When we saw these sitting there, we thought, oh my gosh, jackpot. This is parts we can part out and sell. But they made it to where you can't even sell the parts. Crazy. On to the next adventure.